Here at Scranton MMA, we have Lucas and JJ here, both got some wins this weekend. So we'll start with a couple questions. Like I said, super chill. So first I want to say congrats to both of you guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So tell me a little bit about how your individual fights went.
So I felt really good about my fight coming out. I felt that after a really almost a full year layoff, being in the ring as opposed to like an MMA octagon, it's a little bit of a different timing for work, all of that stuff. So I felt like after the first round, I was able to like shake off the rust and then really start to open up. And unfortunately, things happened, and he ended up getting DQ'd in a way that I've never ever heard of in my
So tell them for like anybody who might have missed it.
So he had a
if you don't mind.
Yeah, no problem. It was he had like a wardrobe malfunction. I guess he had to replace his athletic cup, and it just kept falling out in the middle of the fight, which and then after a certain amount of times, the athletic commission just had to disqualify him because he wasn't able to keep it in during the duration of the battle.
Is that like according to the commission, is there like a number of times where they just can't fix it anymore?
Yeah,
or?
I think that he just had to give him a warrant. It was like a warning, similar to like an illegal blow where you would get DQ'd for doing it again, or like eye pokes, something like that.
Okay.
In a similar facet, I think that's how they judged it.
Gotcha.
Honestly, I thought his fight was going to be fight tonight.
Yeah.
That was going to be insane.
Yeah. I was disappointed that you just couldn't go the distance, but it's not.
Yeah.
Couldn't do
Unfortunately,
anything about it,
just gotta, it's in this type of stuff. You have to have a short memory. Competition, you obviously know the same thing. Like you have to have a short memory and just kind of keep going forward. There's nothing you can go back and change. So
Yeah, exactly.
get ready for the next one.
Mine was amazing. I love my fight. I can't complain with mine at all.
Yeah.
First round, 53 seconds into the first round, TKO.
So what does that mean? What does TKO mean?
The ref had to stop it. I was bombarding him with punches. Nothing he could do about it.
Now he started like crumbling up and stuff.
Yeah, he basically
Took too much damage.
Yeah. Earlier in the first round, I went to go grab the clinch and throw a knee to the body. He ended up putting his face down and hitting him in the nose. The ref gave him an option to take 5 minutes to collect himself. Yeah. He only took, I think, 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Not even. Yeah, he should have took the 5 minutes, but
That's his fault.
yeah. Right after he got his composure, just went right back at it, and I think 20 seconds into that, it was just game over for him.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what extra, so like you guys train almost every day, like what extra besides your regular training did you put in to get ready for this? As far as like any kind of like strength and conditioning, nutrition, like anything like that?
I have one of the best opportunities to work with NEPA Fit Club down in Blakely.
They're good guys.
Yeah, they're amazing down there. They helped me last camp for my last fight and for this one. And every day I go there, I'm getting better and better, stronger and stronger. Every Tuesday, me and Lucas go to Swearsville to train with Rex.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a blessing on its own.
Yeah, being in that environment, getting to go with high-level guys on a weekly basis is like the best thing that you can do at our place in the game. Like how far along we are, it's just gonna continue to elevate us because either you're just gonna get beat up or you just learn to not get beat up.
Yeah.
You're always just trying to get better, do a little bit better every time you go there, and having those guys and their support is just awesome.
And I also had the opportunity to go down into Long Island, New York to train at Sarah BJJ.
Oh, nice.
They're amazing down there too. They
Yeah.
teach you things all the time.
That's awesome. What do you guys think was the hardest part of your camps?
The waiting, honestly.
Yeah?
It's just you're always being that we're here. Like we try to make it. Obviously, in camp, it's a lot more of focus and determination. But even outside of camp, you want to always be getting better constantly. Like in camp is where I feel I get the most progressive skill enhancement because there's more stuff that's catered towards you and your development.
Yeah.
But outside of camp, it's just as important to just be in the gym and constantly working on your craft.
Yeah, for me, I feel like the mind is the biggest opponent, honestly, because you might be putting enough work, but deep inside, you feel like you always can do more.
Yeah.
Like you can always stay another 30 minutes in the gym or do better while you're at the gym.
Yeah.
You still have bad days. It's not like in camp you're just everything you might feel like that, but everybody has like their bad days or off days where you don't want to come in, like you're not feeling it, whether it's like your headspace or your physical, you know, you could be really sore because constantly, especially when we go down and do our hard spar sessions, you come out sore. So
Yeah.
it's just having that mental capacity to be like, it doesn't matter how in pain I am or where my head's at, I have to put in the work regardless.
So you guys are doing like a lot of mental prep along?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's the
Physical
biggest
prep.
thing.
For sure.
That's awesome.
Especially at where we're at, being like so young in the sport.
Now, what were your feelings like right before you went out to fight? Were you nervous? Were you excited? Mixed?
I was not nervous. I was so excited because, like he said, the hardest part is the training camp.
Yeah.
It's the waiting.
That the waiting to fight is the hardest part. Fighting is the fun part. Now you get to show everybody what you've been training for, what you've been doing all the hard work for. So for me, it's just now I get to show everybody what I was training for, and I couldn't wait to do it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of riding that line of being excited but not being so overexcited that you are gassing yourself, because every time when a fight starts, you're going to get some sort of adrenaline dump. You know, you have another guy trying to take your head off, trying to finish you. So no matter what, you're going to get some sort of adrenaline where the breathing, even no matter how much you simulate it outside in training camp, there's just a different atmosphere to having all the people, the camera in your face, like all of that, the walkout itself. Depending on like what your walkout song is, how it affects you. Like,
What's the walkout like? I've always kind of wondered what that's like. I feel like I would be nervous, like people would be judging me like every step of the way.
I
out
love
into
the
the ring.
attention.
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah. All the
Are you so
eyes.
scared?
Yeah. The eyes. The only like way that the only way I see that judgment is like, wow, it would be awesome to be that person. Like that's how I see
Okay.
it. So in my head, it's like the
You're
people
just
who are
like
there.
that guy.
living
Yeah, they're
for
here
it.
to support you, but also it's like some people wish that they had the opportunity or had the the skill or put the work in like that to do it.
Yeah.
So
And if you think about it, they paid $65 to $45 to $65 to be there to basically watch you perform. Now you have to put on the show for them, and I think that's a great.
Especially because we're getting that promotional push where we're like progressively higher on cards now, so it's just like you have that added pressure of being like, I gotta actually show how I've progressed and that I am getting better and better with each outing.
Definitely.
And you want to like keep that high status for the next one.
100%.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, what about the feelings like right after you're done? Do you get like a huge like rush, or is your adrenaline dumping? Like what's it like?
Your adrenaline's still there.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Adrenaline is always still
Feel like
there.
you're ready for another one.
Yeah, you want
Really?
to keep going. But now there's a weight lifted off your shoulders. Now all that work that you put in is gone. Like you did everything you needed to do.
Yeah.
It's all done.
It's definitely just a
Yeah,
breath.
one of those.
Yeah, it's a weight because even like outside of your own stress, like it's putting stress on Steve and it's putting or if it's MMA, Frank or the people who are helping us in our camps, like they're at a lot of times like Steve will say like he's more nervous than we ever are.
Really?
We're always like whatever, like
Cool
it's 6
and
minutes
calm.
of our life, it's a fight, but with Steve it's like he's way more nervous I think than we ever are.
He's got to keep everything under control there.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. So what's next for you guys?
I want to hear what's next for you. That's what I want.
Yeah.
So after the fight, I was told that before the fight, I was pretty much guaranteed like winning it would put me in a title position at 170 pounds or 175. After that fight, I talked to the promoter and he said that was still very much like in the works. So
Good.
if we have to run it back, I'm 100% for it. It doesn't matter. I felt confident in there the entire time, and I felt that I was literally just about to like show off, be able to show and like
Let it all out.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I said, the ring, like the just shaking off the first round and then being able to actually open up. But yeah, I'm hoping that they're gonna give me that title fight. I'll get that, and then hopefully get another MMA fight by the end of the year.
Nice.
Yeah.
I want to get back in the ring. That's
For kickboxing?
kickboxing. Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I dominated my last two performances, and whoever they put in front of me, honestly, to me is going to be the same thing. Going to dominate the next one, and go through everybody I have to.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just keep getting better. That's the biggest thing, regardless.
Keep
Just
getting
being in
better.
the gym and grinding, because if you don't put the work in, you'll see it in yourself, and that's more of the that's where you get any of like the anxiety when you have to miss sessions, when you have multiple.
Yeah.
Like the only time I get that in my head is when I'm not here.
Right.
When you're here, you don't think about anything else because you're here. So whenever it's just being here, and consistency is like the big thing, even outside of training camps.
Right.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks, guys. That's all
Thank
my
you.
questions.
Thank you.
Looking forward to the next stuff, and It's nice to see you guys back on Monday, like right after your fighting too.
Yeah,
so.
that's another good part about winning. I mean,
Yeah.
and about being at like the way that both of our fights went, coming out relatively injury free, where even though like we couldn't go like 100% today, just the mindset of being like nothing's changed. Regardless, you
Still
can't
training.
like you can pat yourself on the back, but at the next week it's like
That
now
fight-
what?
that
it's
fight's
like
over, now
you're
you're
back down to
Get ready for
wherever.
the next one.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. You can't, what is it? Sip your own Kool-Aid, drink your own tea.
To your own horn.
Yeah, to your own horn.
Yeah.
You just gotta understand that the next guy that you're going against is working hard. Like he's
Yeah.
doing. So that's the way that my mindset
He didn't
is.
take today off.
Exactly, and that's the mindset you have to have going into it.
Yeah. All right.
Make sure you come to the next fight. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Everybody has to come to the next one.
For sure.
We'll get
Hopefully they
more
announce
crowd.
it soon enough, because I'm guessing we'll both be on it for sure.
Yeah.
If they once they announce it, so hopefully in the next week or so they get a venue and a place, a date.
Is there like a place in mind?
I want to go to Philly.
The Philly cards are fun.
Yeah, I wanna
they're
go.
I
fun.
saw a Scranton TBA on their website.
I would
Yeah.
love it.
Scranton would be awesome if they came here. We would pack that place.
Yeah.
out.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
so deep.
Yeah.
And hopefully we can get a couple more of our competitors out there. I'm looking forward for Gabby getting in there.
Yeah.
It's
Of
gonna
course.
be a beast.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like a
Oh my
little Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
And the return of Jesse is also another thing I've just been waiting for,
Yeah,
So
definitely.
if they come to the Scranton area, we're gonna have to dominate that
Yeah.
card for sure.
Okay, everybody out there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Wow.
That's it.
Oh.